Agonising, was it? The wait that you had to endure for your first Hull Kingston Rovers try?
Yeah, I would have liked it to come a bit earlier, but yeah, I'll take any tries I can get. So yeah, just glad to get over the line.
What did it mean to you as well to get that try in a result of that magnitude as well?
Yeah, I think it's when the game's on the line and you sort of score a try to, I guess, break the deadlock. It is exciting, but yeah, for me, I'll like I said, I'll take any try I can get. But yeah, it was a good feeling to have the crowd there celebrating and the boys embracing me. So yeah, it was good.
Willie Peters afterwards, post-match, described your performance as outstanding. How would you rate it?
I think it was a better performance than I have been dishing up of late. But I just did my job, and that's all that I can do.
Why have you been frustrated with your performances prior to that Leeds game then?
I'm not too sure. I've had a few niggles in that throughout the season, so whether that's impacted my form or not, I'm not too sure. But that's something that I've been working on with Willie and the coaching staff the last couple of weeks. So yeah, that's something for me to address.
Are you feeling 100% at the moment then, or are they niggles that you're constantly having to manage at the moment?
Oh, we play a tough sport, so you're never going to feel 100%. But I'm feeling good. Yeah, I felt good and full of energy on the weekend. So yeah, that's all I can do is try and replicate that week in, week out.
When you look back over the season so far, how do you think you've done overall?
Yeah, like I said, probably been I guess plain and simple underperforming to what I think I can bring, but yeah, I can only look forward. There's still plenty of time to go, and I've just got to give my best performance and my best showing for the team for the rest of the year.
What else then do you think you've still got left in the tank that you can put into games over the course of the rest of the season?
I think it's just building on my game. I know what I bring, and I know what I'm good at. So I guess it's just constantly trying to evolve that and building that and bringing that week in, week out.
Willie Peters is obviously big on defence. How do you think the side has done defensively this season as well?
Yeah, I'm very proud of our defence as a team. I think something we strive ourselves on. The last sort of month block, we've had a big defence focus, and I think it's shown in our performances. We did have a few lapses there, but yeah, we've worked hard to nullify that.
And what's it like being part of this pack at the moment and the competition that you've got in for places, given Jack Brown came in midway during the season as well?
Yeah, it's unreal. We've got a great bunch of lads here. It's a pleasure working with them every day. Going out to play with them every weekend. It's unreal. Like you couldn't ask for much more from a group of lads.
And looking ahead to next year, you've obviously got Jared Warrior-Hargreaves and Aribe Doro coming in. How much are you looking forward to those two joining up with you?
Yeah, I think it'll be unreal for what they'll bring to the squad next year. But we're just trying to focus on this year, and we'll sort that out when it comes.
It's been a few months now that you've been at the club. How are you finding it overall and in Hull as well?
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's I'm really enjoying my time. The professionalism that everyone brings, and how hard we all are willing to work for each other. It's a great place to be.
I know you've spoken about this before, but now being at a club that's challenging for silverware, what's that like when you're competing in the upper echelons of the Super League table now?
It's exciting. It's it's everything you hope for when you're playing. You want to play to win. You want to play to be in those big games, and it's tough, but it's rewarding and exciting. Yeah.
And what do you feel you've learned from it compared to your time at Wakefield last season and then in the NRL before that?
I think just the demands week in, week out, having to constantly push yourself, and yeah, I guess not get complacent and not think ahead. Just take each week as it is, and just constantly working hard.
Looking at the side at the moment, going into the last 9 rounds of the season, how far do you feel you are away from getting towards your best rugby and piecing together a near total 80-minute performance?
I think, yeah, it's a hard one to say, but we're working towards it. I think on the weekend we showed a fair chunk of I guess how resilient we could be. It was a tough game, and to come out the other end, I think gives us a lot of confidence going into the back end of the season. But yeah, we're just working week in, week out to try and get to our best, I guess.
As a group, how pleasing is it, that grit that you're showing, to be able to grind out results even if you aren't perhaps at your best throughout the full game? Yeah,
it's massive. It's like I said earlier, you're not always going to be at 100%, but when you turn up week in, week out and put your best foot forward to get those results in those tough games, it's very rewarding.
Looking ahead then to London Broncos, what's been the message from head coach Willie Peters ahead of this game so far this week?
Just to focus, I guess, on us and just do the things that we pride ourselves on. London are a good team. They throw the ball around. They're going to test us. So just be alert and be us, really.
And how are you trying to avoid complacency in the group, given London Broncos' position in the table at the moment?
Yeah, no, we're not going to be complacent. That's for sure. We know that they've got strike all over the field. We just each day just pulling each other up, really. Just making sure that we're all on and we're all ready to go come game day.
And defensively, how important is this game to show some ruthlessness, given the 2 times that you've met London before, you've let them in the second half with a few tries? Yeah,
we've spoken about that. We've probably sort of let our guard down and did get complacent in at least the second half last time we played them. So yeah, we've tried to focus on that 80 minutes performance and being ruthless in D. So it's definitely something that we've spoken about.
Just finally from me, Jai, obviously next week you've got that mouth-watering clash away at Warrington. How important is this game to set yourselves up for that one next week?
Yeah, it's a big game. Obviously, again, taking it week by week, but it's going to be a tough challenge. They're a good side, and we haven't got it over them yet. So we'll focus on this week first, and then it'll be all guns blazing into them.
Jai, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Hello, Jai.
Hi, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. I'm Aaron Dunn from the Hull Daily Mail. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I just thought I'd ask first, Jai, about your performance at Leeds. Lots of people impressed by it. Would you say that was your best display for Hull KR this year?
Probably, yeah.
So in terms of the improvement in form, do you think it's more down to like the psychological aspects of it, getting yourself right, or work on the training pitch on technical things? Or how have you managed to get it up to that level that you did against Leeds?
I think it's just about, just trying to be consistent and just focusing on the simple things and just simplifying it to a few aspects that I can, I guess, measure and focus on going into the game.
Yeah, and you've played a lot of big minutes. Have you been enjoying that? Does it take a lot of hard work to get yourself ready for that?
Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying the game time that I'm getting, especially in the big games and things like that. Like, you always want to be in and around the action. So I'm enjoying it.
And sort of the structure of the middles has changed quite a lot. You know, people playing different positions in the pack. So does that take a lot of hard work on the training pitch to get that how you want it to be?
I wouldn't say it's takes too much hard work. We're all sort of familiar with how each other plays now, and when we have blokes rolling in and out of the middle, it's pretty free flowing in terms of having different personnel here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, and I know you were talking earlier about focusing on this year, Joey, like on 2024, but it must be exciting for you as a player when you see like some of the people are going to be joining you, like Jared and Mickey. I mean, what's your reaction when you see that sort of thing happening?
Yeah, it's I think, well, obviously just for me being in the middle, I think there's a lot to learn off Jared. He's a world-class player, and he's going to bring a lot to the team. So I'm looking forward to that.
And just finally for me, Joe, towards the end of the season, you're going to have a lot of intense games, I expect, going to the playoffs. And with your experience in Australia, like, how much is that good preparation in terms of intensity?
I think more so, I guess, my experience of being at the other end of the table has sort of given me a bit of hunger to be in these big matches. So yeah, it's definitely helped. I think my hardships have helped. Looking back, but yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, we just got to take it week by week.